Hey guys, before we get into today's reaction, I want to talk to you guys about EKSTER wallets. I was in the market for a new wallet. This is the wallet that I used to have. I still have it. This is the wallet that I had been using, and I was getting tired of it in my back pocket. I wanted something that was a little more minimalistic, that I could put in my front pocket, that didn't take up too much space. And EKSTER wallet, they reached out and wanted to do a collaboration. So we're working with them now, and they sent me two really awesome wallets. Look at these things though. Like this one, I mean, just come on. It feels just so premium. So I got these, and the reason that I wanted one like this is because it's got that quick access feature where you can get all your cards so quickly. Even got space on the back for some here, back here, but it's all like just compact. You can have some cash in the strap if you want, or additional cards. You could fit up like to almost 15 cards here with cash if you choose. So they sent me this one here, which was really awesome. I love the color. They had a lot of different colors that were available. And they also sent me their Parliament flagship wallet in black with the leather. Another awesome product they have is the tracker card. It's a really thin card here, and it works off of solar power. So you can use this to find your wallet if you misplace it, which I think is awesome. That doesn't happen for me much, but for you, it might happen a lot, so you might want this. Or you can use it to find your phone. All you have to do is a little double tap on here, and it does a ring on your phone. Come on. So this is something you could put in the back of this type of wallet, or you could put it in the back of your Parliament leather wallet here, just like that. So really awesome stuff. Also, setting up the tracker with my phone was super simple. Like, it was really easy. They've got the instructions in the wallet actually for all that, with these little cards that come with it. Different options you can look at, different information you look at there, but it's got instructions for how to set up your tracker with your phone. And it's a really cool situation they got going there. So really easy to set up. Really cool feature. And it also helps you stay safe because these wallets are RFID protected. So you're always protected from wireless skimming or data theft. So that in itself is a really good benefit with these wallets. I've got a code with them as well. So On My Mind is the code. You can use that code, again, On My Mind at checkout, or check out the link in the description or in the pinned comment below. They've got an awesome anniversary sale going on right now up until April 24th, and you can get up to a 35% discount on some of their products. Again, thanks to EKSTER Wallet for reaching out and wanting to collaborate. I was really excited to do this, loving their wallet so far, and hopefully you do too. Now, let's get to the reaction. I'm actually kind of surprised Fishspinning did this so late.
You went wild over the Hunger Games. You went less wild over Divergent. Now, prepare to be mildly interested in another franchise that panders to the exact same demographic in the hopes that they'll make enough money to split the last book into 2 movies. The Maze Runner.
That did not happen.
Strap in for yet another post-apocalyptic YA thriller, starring yet another diverse group of teenagers rising up against the evil grown-ups who get thrown into yet another unrealistic life or death scenario, which this time around is a maze filled with robot spiders built to test the survivors of a zombie virus that came to Earth when part of the sun exploded. Huh. That sounds dumb. Welcome to The Glade, a society of grown men actors playing teenage boys who spend their days farming, dancing, and exploring, instead of just jerking off all the time. There's newcomer Thomas, the handsome and brave protagonist, and, that's really all there is to say about him. Gally, the bully with resting bitch face. Albie, the black guy who's killed off twice. Chuck, the only fat tweet in a society of able-bodied Abercrombie and Fitch models. And eventually, a girl who does so little for the plot, she could be replaced by a houseplant and wouldn't make a damn bit of difference.
The last one ever. What the hell does that mean?
It means she just became the most popular kid in the Glade. This ain't your average dauntless quarter quell. Prepare for a whole new world of ridiculous made-up names for simple English words like...
Welcome to the Glade. Never harm another Glader.
Greenie! Greenie!
We call him Grievous.
We call 'em Blades.
It's called the Changer.
We called it the Flare.
This shank needs to be punished.
Winston? He's the keeper of the slices.
I clunked my pants 3 times before they got me out of the pit.
Ugh. Guess they're still better than Abnegation and Hamish Abercrombie. Lose yourself in the twisting maze of a plot that will leave you with unanswered questions like, How does anyone know what a griever is if they only come out at night and no one has ever survived a night in the maze?
No one's ever survived a night in the maze.
Why does it rain in the glade when the rest of planet Earth is a scorched wasteland?
True.
And why don't any of these hormone-filled boys show more interest when a girl finally shows up? And if these kids are humanity's last hope for survival, why are the scientists trying to kill them all off with robot spiders? Oh, and since when does a solar flare cause a virus that turns you into a zombie? How could trapping a bunch of teenage boys in a maze possibly be the solution to any of society's problems? Hello? Anyone?
Screaming.
So follow along with our heroes as they sprint to a conclusion that will leave you more lost than lost. That answers absolutely none of the characters' questions, or your own. But since it's aimed at teenagers, it does let everyone know that they're really, really special.
You may not realize it,
There's that.
but you're very important.
She said we were important. What are we supposed to do now?
Make 2 or 3 more of these movies, I guess?
I guess.
I should really write a YA trilogy. Starring
It'll
the
get
following
picked up.
YA movie cliches.
Oh, God.
A bland pale hunk.
Here we go.
A Kristen Stewart Livingston. A dangerous test or arena.
Oh, jeez.
Dead
Yeah.
teenagers. Diversity. An evil government.
Of course.
The leader of the evil government, dressed in white. A vague, unexplained catastrophe.
Yep.
The innocent little kid whose death
Always.
motivates the protagonist.
Always.
One good actor. Slight variation.
One.
The same outfit. Spooky future animals. And the love triangle.
No,
Wait,
God.
there wasn't a love triangle in this?
Wait, hold on.
Wow. Huge oversight.
That's right.
The Hunger Maze.
Huge oversight. That's a good one.
Seriously, that guy's eyebrows are so distracting. Is he surprised? Confused? Angry? What is your face, dude?
So, you have a movie for me? Yes, sir, I do. I was thinking since The Hunger Games is so popular, we could do another YA novel. Oh, a YA novel. No, a young adult novel. Well, they're not particularly good writers. My nephew's a young adult, and he's a big dumb idiot. Well, see, the series I'm talking about wasn't written by young adults, but about them going through some deadly, horrifying, dystopian stuff. Oh, that sounds like fun. Right. Yeah, people do enjoy that. So what's this YA movie about? Well, it's based on this book series called The Maze Runner, and it starts with this teenager waking up in an underground elevator. Okay. And he wakes up to see a bunch of other teenage dudes staring down at him, and they call him Greenie. Greenie? Yeah, see, this place he woke up in is called the Glade, and these kids are called Gladers. Right. And there's this big old structure called the Maze, but the only ones who can go in there are called runners. Runners. Okay, are all the kids runners? No, there are other roles, too. They're called builders, baggers, sloppers, cooks, medjacks, trap hoes, map makers, bloodhousers. There's too many name things for me to be learning, I think. No, the ones they call runners have to be careful, because inside that thing called the Maze, there are these things they call blades, and these monsters they call grievers. Oh, boy. And if you get stung by one of the monsters they call grievers, you get infected with a virus called the flare, and that leads to something called the changing. Changing, The changing means you turn into something they call a crank. Okay, do these kids just sit around naming things all day? My God. Yeah, so anyway, this new kid shows up, and he doesn't remember anything, not even his own name. In fact, nobody remembers anything about their lives outside the Glade. All right? And so obviously he's like really interested in the maze, and they don't really tell him anything at all about it. Wouldn't it be more productive to just tell the new kid everything, all the things they named? Yeah, but then it'd just be characters telling him all this stuff for an extended period of time. So what are we gonna do instead? Characters telling him stuff for a very extended period of time. Oh, that does sound better. So this main character guy learns that every month a new kid comes up through that elevator, and the only way to escape this place is through the maze. All right. But they've never been able to get out of it, so they built this kind of society. Can they climb to the top of the maze? No, this guy Newt explains that the vines don't make it all the way to the top, even in the spots where we can see that they make it all the way to the top. He says they've tried everything imaginable, so get all the way off my back about going to the top of the maze, sir. Oh, okay, let me get off of that thing. So eventually this kid hits his head and remembers that his name is Thomas. Oh, hitting your head to remember things is tight. I forgot to turn off the oven. Oh, you dumb bastard. Hey, he's running through the maze every day to map it out, but it's changing all the time. And remember those monsters called grievers I mentioned? Like, why are those called grievers? Because they, kill everyone and make people sad, I guess? Makes it sound like the monsters are sad when people die. Hey, shut up. And so these things only come out at night, so you want to make sure you're out of the maze before sundown when the doors close. Oh, yikes. And nobody who's ever been stuck in there has ever made it out alive. So how does anyone know what grievers are or what stingers do to you? Moving on. Oh, you're just gonna continue continuing. It's where I just keep talking and ignore what you just said. Well, the fact that you gave it a name does give it some legitimacy. It does, yes. So one day at sundown, they see that their leader, Albie, has been stung, and he's not going to make it out of the maze on time. Oh, no. And this runner, Minho's trying to get him out, so at the very last second before the walls close, Thomas runs in there with them. Might have been more helpful if he had run in before that. Maybe. So now they're going to have to survive the night in the maze, which is something that nobody's ever done. Is that going to be hard to do? Actually, it's going to be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, see, it turns out that hiding behind leaves works pretty well, and then Griever gets crushed by a wall. And that was it? There aren't any other dangerous things in there? I guess not, because then we're just going to cut it. It's morning. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Wow. Anyway, another crazy thing that's going to happen is the elevator's going to show up and there's going to be a girl in there. That's right. Somehow she knows Thomas's name and she freaks out and climbs to the top of this wooden platform they've built. They built an elevated platform? Yeah, with like a ladder and stuff. Why not use that to get to the top of the maze or build a big ladder? I don't know. Off my back again, please. She has these 2 vials of liquid with her. I love a good vial of liquid. What do these bad boys do? Well, Albie is going through the changing and is going to turn into a zombie type thing, so they're like, hey, we might as well inject this into him and see what happens. And it turns out it does heal him and restores his memories. A very convenient liquid. But then the maze walls don't close for some reason, and a bunch of grievers come out and attack. Oh no. Yeah, so Albie and a bunch of other people die, and then Thomas stabs himself with a griever stinger. What? Why? Well, he figures that now they'll use that second vial on him, and he'll remember everything. That vial could have saved someone's life. Yeah, but he's the main character, so his memories are more important than that. Oh, okay. So then he has some flashbacks. Memories more important than life. Grievers attacking? Oh yeah, they all left. Oh, come. You're done with that scene now. Oh, gotcha. So then Thomas wants everybody to run into the maze with him because he found this kind of exit thing. Okay. But there's this one guy who's been mad at him the whole movie that wants to stop them. And what's his deal? Eyebrows. Sick. But then most of the people are like, back off, eyebrows. We want to go into the maze now. Very exciting. And eventually they're going to get to this wall, but they need to enter a code, and grievers are attacking. Oh, how are they going to figure out the code? Well, see, some of the runners had made this handmade model of the maze based on the previous runs. A solid model of a map that changes every night. That's right, yeah, and Minho had explained that the different sections open and close in a regular sequence, so they're like, that must be the code. If it just loops continuously, how do they know which number is the first in the sequence? Moving on. Oh, the continuing! So then they manage to get out and they find a video of a lady who's like, I'm sure you want answers, huh? Yeah, that'd be great. I have no idea what's going on. Yeah. And so that's about it. Oh, we don't get the answers. Oh, God, no. We got to get people to come see the next movies. Yeah, I'm thinking there's 3 of these. So 4 of them. No, I meant the third one you break up into 2 parts. That's what you're supposed to do with movies, I think. Or we try something really groundbreaking. Okay.
Just don't do it.
Hi everybody, it's Ryan George here. Thanks for watching that pitch meeting. I hope you enjoyed it. I actually really have to head out, but I'll figure something out for the rest of the video.
What's up, guys? Don't forget to subscribe to the Patch Meeting Chanel. Leave me a cement in the cement section telling me what patch meeting you would like to see next. Smash that like button.
Oh my God. I didn't expect that. I thought it was going to be just him doing his regular thing, but I'm glad I still watched it. On the video, but wow, it was a voice I hate from TikTok too, or really any short when they have that voice in there. That's what that was. Maze Runner, I enjoyed it. I like the first one. The first one to me is the best. The second one didn't like it as much. The third one felt like they were rushing to finish things off. It was just like whatever. Still better than Divergent. I didn't like the Divergent series at all. Very boring. Obviously, Hunger Games is number 1. I won't say Twilight number 2. Twilight's number 3. I'd probably go Hunger Games, Maze Runner, Twilight, Divergent. And Divergent really almost wouldn't be on the list, to be honest. But yeah, that's kind of where I'd put it right now. I had a lot of fun with Twilight, to be honest. It was just funny to watch my daughter upset with watching the show. It was hilarious. Funny stuff from Ryan George, though. I hope he does all of them. I mean, doing the first one there, you got to do the other 2 movies. You just have to. There's a lot of stuff in there that's just, it's worthy of the pitch meeting comedy. So I think he should go for it. But I did enjoy the first movie. There's a lot of information in there, a lot of exposition that's being thrown at you. Kind of how these movies go. But it was fun. It just felt different. It felt fresh in its own way. So I was okay with it. But yeah, there's a lot of things that you kind of can dislike from these YA, from these movies. They start to feel the same. And even the ones that didn't work. Ender's Game, wasn't that one with Harrison Ford, the space one? that didn't work out. That was kind of a YA type situation. I mean, it had the same feel. I don't know. I think it's based off a book. There's like so many others out there, and a lot of them just do not work because they all feel the same. But funny stuff here. They make great pitch meetings. I think we can all agree on that. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys for however you support. Check out the 2 videos here on the end screen for some more laughs. More videos we can watch together. But as always, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.